Wow, Thomas, are you excited that we will be graduating in 2 more years? No, 1 more year. And I just can't wait until you start making lots of money.
No, I'm really scared. In fact, I'm thinking about going to graduate school just so I can prolong my happy college days for a couple more years.
Are you kidding? You want to take out more student loans to stay in school just because you're lazy to get a job or start working?
I'm not lazy, and I hate taking on more debt. The problem is there are not enough jobs for university graduates, and the situation is getting worse.
Yeah, I understand what you are saying. Yesterday I read that they are going to allow self-driving cars and trucks to the roads. This means that truck and taxi drivers are not going to have jobs then. And what are they going to do?
New technologies are eliminating traditional jobs, which is going to leave people without a way to make a living, and this is everyone's problem. For example, driverless cars and trucks will not only eliminate the need for drivers, they will also eliminate the need for millions of cars, which will further eliminate the need for millions of factory workers.
Somehow we have to either create new jobs or figure out a way for people to have at least enough money to live. If people don't have jobs, they won't have money. They won't be able to buy food or paying their bills.
You're right. This is really could be a big problem because if people don't have enough money to spend, companies will not make profits, the economy will stop functioning, and then society begins to break down.
I think the problem is money. Why is that some people have so much money while others have no money at all? Who is creating all this money anyway?
That's a good question. The short answer is banks create money out of thin air and then loan it to people at interest. This means that extremely wealthy individuals who own banks get to print money to loan to people. Then the people who owe money have to work in return for pieces of paper.
One solution is perhaps take away the right of banks to print money and return that right to the governments. Many people are even calling for a basic income or cash grant to be given to every adult in order to make sure that everyone has at least enough money to live a dignified life. What do you think about that?
Well, if money is just numbers on computers and pieces of paper, perhaps it's time we started using money to benefit all the people, rather than just a small group of super rich elite bankers.
Most people just don't understand money as a representation for power has been used for thousands of years to control and enslave people. And this is why they don't teach you about that money system at school.
Wow. Do you mean that the government doesn't want us to know how money is used to control and enslave people?
In today's world, it's not about what the government wants or doesn't want. The world system is controlled by money. This means that the more money you have, the more opportunity you will have to influence people within the system.
Okay, then what's the solution?
So here we have two questions based on the conversation you just saw. So,
Question number 1. What do you think will happen to taxi cab drivers and truck drivers' jobs once self-driving cars completely take over the roads? Question number 2. How do you think a basic income is able to support the local economy?